Welcome. Okay, so let me give some more people some time to jump on real quick. As you can see, the title, it's about twin flame narcissism. Okay, let me give a couple more people some time to get on. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. So, all right. So we're gonna talk about twin flame narcissism. Okay. For y'all who don't know what twin flames are, it's pretty much um one soul into two separate bodies. And if you don't know what narcissism is, it's just somebody who's very soulless. This is a fleshly being who pretty much wanders this planet soulless. Okay, and yes, you can be a soulless living being. You will be what they would call the living dead. And I did a video on this. So y'all check my playlist. It's a couple different um, topics that I talk about. Can you be in a twin flame toxic narcissistic relationship? Yes, you can. Okay, because nobody's better than nobody, and everybody does have a little bit of a narcissistic trait, but some people just don't realize it. Okay, can you be a twin flame or a soulmate or a life partner on this journey? Yes, you can, because if you're naturally born out of your mother or your father, and you were created with the without like uh without like artificial intelligence involvement, then you have a connection that you're supposed to have to your most high, your God, your whatever it is you praise as your most high, which would be a short for that is spirit. Okay, being on this journey is a wake up call. It's a wake up call, and a lot of us had got the term twin flame, soulmate, life partner wrong. Okay, we got it wrong. It's not just about loving the other person. It's not about life was not created for you to love the other person first. It was created for you to love you and then assist others. Okay, but some people are backwards. Okay, and we would call them narcissists, which would be uh like the devil in the flesh. Okay, the devil in the flesh is a soulless being. If you believe in the devil, it would be like a soulless being. Okay, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But a soulless person. Okay, and this is why it's very good for you to be on a spiritual journey. Okay, spiritual journey help you see a lot. Okay, take some sip of this hot tea. But yeah, being on this journey, or what they would call a twin flame journey, because to be honest with you, I don't even want to call it twin flames anymore, but that's what the community recognize it as. But I mean, being on this journey, because I speak from experience. Okay, and this is what started me on mines. Okay, it's by experience. Okay, I don't speak anything that I don't understand. All right. So I'm sharing with you guys my experience. To each his own journey, but it will help some people. Okay. And I'm here, so I don't want y'all to be. I'm just chilling right now. This is a better view than me right now. So it's more relaxing, and I want people to be calm in the mind. So the eyes are the windows to the soul. So it's good for you to see something peaceful. Okay, not saying I'm not a peaceful person, but I'm just to myself. I'm really low key, and I'm semi antisocial. I really don't like big crowds and all that stuff like that. So um, the point is to get the message. I want y'all to get the message. I don't want y'all to judge me based off of what you see. Just listen to the message. Close your eyes sometimes and just tune back in, because sometimes the eyes can deceive you. Okay, and a lot of us have been deceived because of the balance. All right, your balance is it's upside down, and some people would say, can I be a narcissist? Can I be a narcissist? You may be, but you may not be. It's different levels to narcissism. Okay, it's different levels. You could just have a couple of traits. Okay, and being on this journey, like I deal with let me see. I don't know if he's a supernova because he's still semi-conscious, so he could just be a covert narcissist, but whatever they would call it, But it's levels to it, He does have these traits, okay, and it's terrible, but it teaches. It's supposed to teach you, okay. It's supposed to teach you your worth. It's a reflection of self, okay. And I got a chance to reflect a lot of my weaknesses and my strengths, okay. If you're somebody who is a visual person, you would judge your narcissistic partner based off of how they look, and this is what they would call as love at first sight type situation. It's real. Most of you twin flames who had a soul to soul connection, okay, what they would call a soul tie or a soul bond. Regardless, if the soul said it's okay, then it's okay. Okay, if the soul said it's okay, then it's okay. Okay, because we have to listen to our most high. And yes, there is an alter ego, but the alter ego is not a soul. The alter ego is a physical needs, wants, and desires. So you guys got to learn how to work your vessel, tune it back into your soul. Because a lot of y'all think y'all, like, people ask me so many questions. Y'all are like, most of y'all are soulless, and you're freaking out that you're becoming one with the soul, and you don't know how to identify yourself because you haven't been yourself. So when you meet your partner or you meet people, because other people can reflect you, but not on a spiritual level, they can reflect you on a physical, and they can tell you about yourself without saying anything to you. They'll treat you how you want to be treated. Okay, some of you guys don't realize what's going on. Okay, because you will be called pretty much a sleeping god or goddess. Okay, and it's time to wake you guys up, and to wake up is to tap back in. Like I used this example in one of my past videos. It's like a video game. Okay, if you put the cartridge down, you cannot run the game. It doesn't run on its own. Okay, so what happened is you put the soul down, you put the soul away, you disconnected yourself from spirit, your soul, which is your God, your most high, whatever you want to call it. And what it did was it's trying to get you back tuned in. Okay, it's trying to get you to pick up the frequency again. Okay, and you guys are not picking up the frequency because you're refusing to listen to what it has to say. It actually not a bad spirit, but you guys don't know. And I'm not talking to you guys, I'm talking to those who vibe on this frequency. Some may catch this now, some may catch this later. But then you have to understand where you coming from and how you can deal with this narcissistic relationship. Okay, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your sibling, your children. This stuff can affect you young. They can affect you young. Some spirits get attacked. There's some spirits that if they don't have a vessel, they want to inhabit yours because you don't want to use it. You don't want to tune back into yours. See, the spirit that try to inhabit Okay, you got to know the difference, man. You got to know the difference of the real you and just another being, another spirit trying to take over your being, because you are not your body. You are a spirit that's trying to inhabit or inside of a body. Okay, and what's happening is you're being tricked and delusionalized and put to sleep, amnesia, and you're forgetting your way. Like your parents programmed you, your friends are programming you, school, society, all this matrix stuff is programming you to disconnect to your true self. It would be no different from the matrix. But you have to choose to. You have to choose to be one with the self again. Okay? And that's what's happening with these narcissists and dealing with this narcissist situation is you know who they are, but they don't know who they are. Okay? They don't know who they are because they're completely disconnected, even though they believe that they're connected. See, they're not connected to the spiritual being. They connected to the artificial being. Okay, the artificial being is their cell phones, computers, music, TV, all this stuff. Okay, like it's kind of funny because when somebody like in my situation would talk about like some certain things, they would call it sci-fi, they would call it an illusion, they would call it fake, or you crazy, or you woo woo, you don't know what you're talking about. But it is the sleep ones who don't understand the truth. And then when you try to wake them up, which would be the narcissist, waking up the narcissist, okay, because you as a twin flame is supposed to trigger the narcissist as well as the narcissist triggers you. Y'all reflect. They would call it, what is it, narcissism and empaths or some shit like that. You guys reflect each other. You trigger each other. And dealing with the rejection from the narcissist has triggered the empath and showed the empath, which would be you, the one who's what they would call the runner chaser, who's the one that's chasing would be the empath, chasing the narcissist. Okay? Chasing the narcissist. And yes, if your twin flame is not submitting to his most high, which would be his spirit, doing what his spirit told him to, then most likely you're dealing with a narcissist. Okay? Or you could just be dealing with somebody who's not attracted to you. Okay? But all that you need to know is that if you're solely connected and this person is not submitting to their soul, then you should not chase them. You should not be blowing up their phone. You have to take yourself out. Like it's like what God giveth, God taketh. You have to take yourself out of it, because if this person does not respect you, does not love you according to what you already know that their soul would, because their soul would reflect it, which would be you reflecting to you what you want and what you need and what you desire on a righteous level, which is spirit. Okay? But the narcissist does not live like that. A narcissist lives according to the physical need, according to only its body's need. Only to eat, will do whatever they want. To have sex, will do whatever they want. To make different friends, whatever they want. Okay, instead of using inner guidance, they only use outer guidance. They get their, like I told you, they get their guidance from artificial intelligence. They don't get their guidance from a spirit. Some of them will say, "Oh, I'm somebody who's tuned into spirit. Ooh, this, that, and the third." But you can test them. Tell them to put their phone down. Okay, if they don't want to put their phone down, then they're not tuned in all the way. Because if you told them to tone down that artificial connection to tune into your spiritual connection. If y'all said y'all want to pray together and they don't put that phone down and pray with you, then you know that they're corrupt. Anybody that don't want to get in tuned to their spirituality is very corrupt. Okay, and we have to understand that. So yes, they will have not. Y'all study narcissism. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. Study narcissism. Your conscience will tell you what's to study. Your conscience will guide you. Your soul will guide you. If you ask the question, they will give you the answers. You just have to be patient and let it flow. During this time of everybody's being pulled away and isolated, and we're going through this whole pandemic right now, it's the perfect time to realize your self-worth. It's the perfect time to let go. I know some of y'all probably like, well, I let go, and I'm focused on me and my survival. Okay? That's good in a way because you need to focus on your self-worth. How you going to eat? Okay? Are you supplying your family? You switched your focus from just focusing on the twin flame masculine runner or female runner, and you started focusing on you. So it's shifting. Okay? So don't be ashamed that you let go of your partner. Okay? It don't matter. Like, you're letting go of the physical illusion, which is part of the matrix. You're letting that go to fulfill your spiritual purpose. You cannot do what they would call you cannot play yourself and say, well, I'm gonna force it into the person. You can't make the narcissist do anything they don't want to do. They will do whatever they want when they're ready. Okay, their levels are low. Okay, low on the meter of love. They don't know how to love, which means the body is not balanced when it comes to the heart chakra. They will say they love you, but they don't love you. They will say they need you, but they really don't need you. So the thing is they're using their weaknesses, your weakness against you. They know you're a good person, so they're gonna use that against you. Okay, they know that you are a caring person, so they're going to use that against you. They will always contact you. There is no going. So some of y'all are confused. Y'all like, well, why do they keep going and coming and going and coming and going and coming and going and coming and going and coming? Well, this is why. Because most likely this person is a narcissist. Just about survival. So focus on that. Narcissistic people don't let go. They don't let go. So if you are dealing with a narcissistic twin flame, of course they're going to come back. They're going to come back when they're ready, but they're going to come back. Your job is to reflect what a good person is, what a loving person is. But when they detach from you, you detached from them. A lot of y'all are not detaching from this narcissist twin flame. Y'all are riding the wave with them, and you're paying for the price. Y'all love your devil, and you're following your devil right down to the pit of fire. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to, when you guys meet, all right, you guys reflect, you purge, okay? I mean, not purge, you merge it, you know? So just reflect, and if your weaknesses are still being exposed, that you're still getting hurt that the masculine left, that you're in your feelings because they're with somebody else, that they haven't called you. These are triggers, y'all. You're being triggered. And it's getting you. A lot of y'all are hurt. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Okay, if you like this video. I thought I'd switch it up a little bit because a lot of y'all are hitting me up and you're confused. If you knew better, you would do better. If you knew you were dealing with a narcissistic twin flame, a narcissistic soulmate, a narcissistic life partner, or narcissistic mom, dad, sister, or brother, your life would be so much better. You will have more control of your emotions. Mind you, it's called emotion. In motion. And it's running rapid. So get control of that. Dealing with these toxic people. Okay, yes, a narcissist is very toxic. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Thought I'd say that first. Okay, so open your minds up. So let's see what's going on with the twin flame runner. Let's see what they're up to. You guys make sure you like and share, subscribe. Donations are welcome if you'd like to. If you want to book a personal reading, information is in the description below. So let's see what's going on. All right, so we got fertility. All right, a lot of the masculines are focusing on themselves right now. All right, what they're doing is being triggered, emotionally being triggered. All right, this isolation has got them feeling completely triggered right now. Their hearts are being attacked. Their spirituality, their chakras, their mind, their body, and their soul, they're being attacked. They can't get away. Okay, with this whole social distancing, because like a lot of you guys got to understand, narcissists hate social distancing. Narcissists need people. Okay, they need people, and this right here will show. Okay, it's showing a lot for it to be the first card that come out. Okay, they definitely, spirit is pretty much saying that being worked on right now, and it's going real hard right now. They really working on that narcissistic twin flames heart chakra. Okay, like I just said earlier, that a lot of them are not tuned into their heart chakra, and it look like they're being worked on right now. It's like the mind, body, and soul balance. They being shooken right now. Let's see what else spirit has to say. Okay, yeah. Emotional loss. All right. Once again, it's their heart. All right. They're being worked on. This masculine is being worked on. The feminine energy as well. You guys' hearts are being tuned in. The frequency of love is like the frequency of the heart chakra is being raised right now. Okay. Fear, the fear of loss. Okay, because everybody's feeling that fear of loss. Everybody's feeling that fear of loneliness. So you guys got to tap into that your heart chakra frequency and tune it up. All right, not turn it up, but tune it a little bit. Like you gotta learn how to tune your heart chakra up. So it's definitely being worked on right now. What's going on with this masculine, and some of you feminine, masculine runners? Okay, you're being, you're feeling the emotional loss. Like you guys are losing it right now because your heart is being tuned. Okay, don't take this personal. You're being worked on right now when it comes to your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is being tuned up. You're feeling the loss, but what they're saying is it's clearing out. It's like the heart is detoxing. Okay, give me a second. Let me take a sip of this because I gotta keep my throat. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you guys are being tuned, especially this twin flame narcissist, most definitely, because they don't like to be alone, and a lot of them have not been able to make up their minds where they wanted to stay or where they wanted to go. A lot of them are having a fit right now. They're having a fit, but they're being touched. Like a lot of them are feeling like some of them have not been able to find a place to go, or some of them are just staying with somebody that they're not completely emotionally attached to. So a lot of them are feeling the emotional loss. Okay, the emotional loss is that I'm not happy. During this pandemic is keeping them in a state of mind of loss. Okay, they feeling it too. If you're feeling that, they're feeling it too. Okay, isolation is and loss. So you got hope. Okay, a lot of them are hoping. A lot of them are hoping to find that peace. All right, a lot of them are hoping that this pandemic comes to an end so they can get back out there. Okay, yeah, so they hoping that this thing come to an end so they can get back out there and be wild. That's what I'm saying. The hope that you would see would be like praise, praise, praise. But this one is more like I can't wait till this is over so I can get back to the narcissistic asshole that I am. Okay, so I can run wild. What else, spirit? All right, you got stand your ground. Yeah, see, a lot of them feel like they want to get back out there. Now, they're still a little bit weak in the mind. Okay, they're still a little bit weak. Um, Now this is just what I'm getting from the frequency that I'm getting, because I know I read the cards, but I also go by spirit because it's a lot of frequencies pulling through here. Um, we got some that stands their ground and know what they want to do. Some that has made a choice to change, but then you got some who are choosing to, like, some of them want to break. I'm seeing some of them want to break the law. Um, Let me see. Yeah, some of them want to go like rebel. They want to be rebels, whatever, and they want to go against the whole. Um, they want to go against this whole pandemic. Some of them just don't want to hear it. Some of them are not trying to hear it. Okay. Or some of them just, some of them are changing though. What I'm getting, but some of them um are trying to fight the fact they don't like being told what to do. So some of them, a lot of them are getting arrested. Okay, so we got. I had this in somebody's reading, but they need to stop focusing on themselves and focus more on that spiritual uplifting. Somebody needs to show these masculines the truth, and that's what's happening. A lot of them need to focus more on the spiritual. Stop, like, I'm seeing spirit is pretty much saying a lot of them need to astral travel or tap back in. I'm saying, or something of the spirits trying. It's the spirit is like knocking at the minds of the masculine narcissists. Okay, they're knocking at that door, and what I see is that the masculine is like, I don't want to do this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm not ready right now. So it's like the spirit is trying to awaken the masculine narcissist. All right, and if you're a feminine masculine, this is for you as well. Okay. What they're trying to do is show the masculine there are other ways to escape your reality than to go to war or to fight or to stand for your isolation. They don't like being told to sit down or to stop or to listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of narcissists don't like to be told what to do anyway. Like, they like to be in control. Um, I'm seeing that they feeling defeated. They're feeling defeated. They're feeling hopeless. Okay, like I said, some of them feel like some of them actually did submit, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. This submission is more like, I'll suck it up for now, but when it's all over, I'm back out there. Some of them are not getting the message the way that they're supposed to. Some of them are being, a lot of them, I see a lot of them tweaking. I call it tweaking. Um, just pretty much tuning up, as just slang for tweaking. Um, and what I mean by tweaking, it's like, what is it? You know, like, if you ever watch these movies where they switch faces or whatever. Like, I see a somebody battling with too many faces. Like, it's a clear. It's like a detox of demons. And I see some trying to come out. Y'all ever watch? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me give a better example. Okay, so y'all, I don't know. Maybe some of y'all, if y'all ever watched Freddy Krueger when he had all them spirits in his body, and I guess when you open his chest or his back, one of those. I don't know if it's chest or his back, and all them spirits was trying to come out of that one vessel. Okay, because y'all didn't see the real meaning of Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger was a soul sucker. Okay, and he will haunt you in your dreams. He was a spirit. He was somebody who tried to, manifest into the physical of a being, an innocent person. Same shit. It was Freddy Krueger was a narcissistic asshole on a murder spree. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's like that. It's almost like the spirits, like the demons of that's inside the masculine is trying to come out, but it's almost like the narcissistic masculine is like, no, you guys stay in there. I'm comfortable with y'all. Like, I fell in love with these demons. I'm in love with my demons. My demons make me do stuff I wouldn't do if I was a very righteous being. Okay. So some of them are standing up. Like it's an inner battle going on, y'all. You gotta. It's a spiritual warfare, and it's really happening for them right now. So the best thing to do right now is stand out of the way as these people cleanse. Okay, as they cleanse their demons, you gotta stay out of the way. Okay, this it's real. Like I don't know what's going on here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. As far as y'all not understanding that people are not people, y'all afraid of robots and stuff. Y'all afraid of artificial intelligence, but y'all need to understand how the body works, how the human body works. Okay, it's a vessel just like anything else. Okay, it's just manifested. So learn how. They don't know how to work it. They know how, like what they know how to do is like manipulate others. Okay, but they don't know how to manipulate them on their own self. They don't know how to awaken and trigger their own self. Okay, but they can trigger you. Okay, they know you better than you know yourself. But what you need to do is know them better than they know themselves, so you know how to defeat them. Okay, using your the messages you get from spirit. Okay, so learn how to disconnect. Y'all gotta learn how to disconnect. A lot of people don't like rejection, but to be honest with you, sometimes rejection can save you from the most darkest beings, soul suckers, and narcissists out here. Okay, so we got material and spiritual prosperities. Okay, so they just want, they fit, like I told you, like I said, once this is all over, they just gonna get back to what they've been doing. Okay, um yeah, temptation. Some of them are going, like I told you, look at the face on this shit, y'all. I'm serious. Look at the face. That's what it looked like. Oh my god, that's what it looked like. It's like, say your masculine looks like this, say this is his soul and his ego battle. It's like, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Like I said, that's the vision I saw, and it kind of looked like this, like the masculine going through. Like, no, they go to light, right? They go to light, trying to save the masculine. There's the key. It looked like a key, trying to save him from temptation, and then he turned his back on it. Okay, so like I said, some of them are just gonna go back to doing the same shit that they've been doing. So don't be surprised. They plotting and planning physically. Okay, and that's the problem here. See, that's what I told y'all. I told you I'm not seeing hope as a positive thing in this situation. It's like spirit is trying to show them the way, but they denying. They rejecting the spirit. They rejecting spirit. Okay, they rejecting their awakening and awareness. Okay, yep. Patiently planning. All right. So they patiently planning. So the awareness that they're getting is divine, but every time y'all gotta understand how spirit feels. If you guys knew how spirit feels, y'all job would seem so much easier. And this is why they say leave it to God, okay? Because your physical body cannot handle the pressure of what another being is doing to you. So this is why it's important for you to allow yourself to distance yourself, okay? Distance yourself. Don't call them. Don't text them. Oh well, they with somebody else. Oh well. Narcissists don't know how to love. So why are you worrying about how they love? You don't want the love. You want the treatment. You want physical attention. You want your needs met. And this is why I say, a lot of people do have narcissistic traits but don't understand it. You're being needy. You don't want them to be with somebody else, but you're being needy. Who are you to tell them that they can't be with somebody else? You're not their God. You're an aspect of it, but you're not their God. You understand what I'm saying? It is not your place. You're not in your lane. So when you're not in your lane, you get caught. You get caught, and guess what happened? You get sucked back in, and then you lose your awareness as well. So y'all reflecting each other, but differently. Okay? You're reflecting each other differently. So it's like you abandon your awareness. Guess what's going to happen? Your masculine partner, your divine partner is going to abandon you. Okay? And vice versa, you to them. If they're running from love, you're going to reflect love in a way. You see what I'm saying? So learn how to balance that out. So it's the awareness. So like I said, they will be running. They are running from their awareness. Okay, so you got patience and planning. Like I said, they're plotting on leaving. All right, physically they're plotting on leaving. They're abandoning their awareness. A lot of them, like I told you, that hope shit. I told you it wasn't about. Um, it's not about love. It's not that hope for love. It's that hope for freedom. They hoping that this pandemic go, this whole isolation, reopen the doors, allow them to roam free. You know, some of them are, already toxic or whatever, but they don't want to get their freedom taken away that fast. Okay, they don't want to get their freedom taken away that fast. So they're definitely patient. Patient. So some of them are putting up with a lot of people that they don't want to put up with right now, but they're gonna discard. Discard is what just gonna haul ass on y'all. So if you're dealing with somebody that's toxic right now, make sure you distance yourself from them now, because when, oh my God, when Spirit say when they open, because everything will go back to normal soon. Okay, it's gonna go back to normal soon, where uh everybody's going back to work, but it's still gonna be like it's still gonna be some rules here and there, like, they might have everybody mandatory wear a mask to work. Children will probably go back to school, but they will have to wear a mask. I recommend, if the kids are in school anyway, they should wear masks, because if you're like me and you got kids, every time your kids go to school, they get sick from somebody else's kids. And I think, my daughter should wear a mask if she have to go back to school, or I'll just keep her homeschooled, because she barely been getting sick. And every time she goes to school, gets sick, she come home, give it to me, and I'm sick and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there's still gonna be some rules, but as far as roaming free with the clubs and bars open and whatnot, they just like hoping, like, social media ain't what it seemed to be, and everything. The narcissist is out of their comfort zone, and this is good, but this is a wake up call for them. Okay, your divine partner that's running from their fate, their purpose. And some of y'all would probably say, well, if this is supposed to be, if they're supposed to help us, then how are they running and whatnot? Listen, let me tell you something. If you accept the challenge for what it is, you accept the challenge for what it is. Some people are afraid to accept the unknown. Okay? So even though, regardless, the universe will always manipulate the matrix to make it fit. Regardless, they can get married, they can have children, they can run towns away, they can run states away, they can go to a different country. It don't matter. The universe will always make sure you guys align back together, especially if y'all met each other and you know who you are. Knowledge is power. And knowing your partner, like, it's different from not knowing who they are in the flesh to knowing who they are in the flesh. You know who they are. Like, I speak from experience. My masculine was way on the other side of the country, and he awakened me from way over there. Or, awakened and triggered me from way over there. But it was because my abandonment has been triggered. And a lot of y'all get triggered due to abandonment. So if you want to trigger your partner, abandon your needs, wants, and desires for the physical need. Okay? Step away. It makes sense when you realize that you're not, like, allowing it to take its process. You're trying to force it. You feel what I'm saying? Don't try to force your awakening. Don't try to force yourself on anybody. You know what I'm saying? So they're still patiently, they're waiting patiently and plotting and planning to haul ass. They're avoiding their awareness. All they know is that I'm ready to just wake up out of this trance, because now they feel like this reality has been toxified and manipulated. Some of them probably lost their mind already. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. So I wouldn't sweat it, y'all. I wouldn't sweat it. Love them from afar. Learn how to love from afar. Yeah. See? We have authority. You're getting a lot of them authority, and you got shadow. So a lot of them are, I would take this as strength, but a lot of them still need to be worked on. Okay. The first card was shadow because it fell on the floor, and then this one fell behind it. So it's a lot of them are not strong enough to face themselves. They lack the strength. Okay. This is ego and soul. Okay. They're sitting there and they're abandoning their purpose because they want to play. They don't care. See, some of them. It's like almost some of them know the answer already. Some of them know the answer already, but the body's so slow. Excuse me. The body is slow. It's like they would say narcissistic people have immature childish behavior. They're just slow. Okay? You ever think about it sometimes? Just think about it sometimes. You guys need to wake up, speed up. To wake up is to be aware. To be aware is to have knowledge. To not to have knowledge is to study and gain power. If these people do not know how to do this, they are completely slow. Okay, slow in the mind, like a child. A child is in an adult body is slow, and sometimes you gotta, I know. Come on out, empaths. Yes, you can pity them. Yes, you can love them, but it's safer to do it from afar because it's like you don't be stalking on their social media, don't be texting, don't be calling them, just distance them, give them time to grow up. You wouldn't see a 5-year-old boy and said, I'm going to get at 18 years old or 30 years old, look at that 5-year-old boy like I want to have sex with that 5-year-old boy, I want to do this to that 5-year boy. You guys need to understand, if you had because you can't have a soulmate that's or a twin flame that's that young, you wouldn't touch on them because then it would be a physical desire. What you would do is naturally wait until they get old enough. Respect the cycle of this 5-year-old child growing up to be a 18-year-old or 20, 21, 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old man. Even though you may be a 70, 80-year-old person, you would have to respect the cycle. Okay? You wouldn't just go and molest this young child and live that way because it would be on your consciousness. Okay? So what you have, it's just like that. You have to, if they don't grow up yet, if it's too late, it's too late. But you need to know that this person is not maturing mentally faster than its body. They need to grow up. You are growing up. You are growing out of the old ways. You are transitioning to the new you. You are like you're like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. They are still a caterpillar, even if they're older than you. They are still a caterpillar, and they have not transformed into a butterfly because they have not figured out the DNA, the process to do so. But just because they are in a physical adult body, still feel like this butterfly may still feel like, okay, well, the body grew fast, but the mind still believes that he's a caterpillar. So instead of him flying, he's going to keep crawling. Do you understand? And I use these examples so you can, I know some of y'all know what a butterfly and a caterpillar is and all that, because I have to teach you in that manner. If I told you, if I spoken to it in a term that you wouldn't understand, you wouldn't understand it. So I have to break it down. Not saying you guys are slow, but I am saying you guys are slow. But I'm trying to be respectful. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to know, using baby steps on what life is. See, it's like you got to go back to adult school, because what they taught you growing up did not resonate with you. You were just being programmed. So now you're in the real world, and you guys have no clue. You guys have no clue what the hell's going on. You 30, 40, 18, 21. All you know is fucking and having children and going to work. You have no idea what soul is. You have no idea what the Most High is. You have no idea of the fruits and the fruits and labor that's supposed to go into this planet. You have no idea about real life. You guys are just walking dead zombie people who are just now waking up. Okay, you just got your reality check, and it's all love. It's all love here. But it's time to wake up. And I'm all for that. Because I can't be the only one walking amongst this planet knowing the truth. That shit, it hurts. It hurts for me to see people act and behave in a childish behavior. Okay? It hurts. And I just want to go over there and school them. Sit them down. Sit down. No, I want to go and get on online and TikTok and twerk. Or some shit like that. Okay, I want to go to the clubs to get drunk. But I don't realize what's really going on around here. This isolation should have woke a lot of people up to show you just how much power you have over yourself and who you are. Okay? So it's time to wake up. All right? So this case here, this masculine is still planning on dibble-dabbling out there. Some of them are breaking the law and getting caught. Some of them just don't care about the safety in society. They don't even want to believe that what's going on is real. They're still in denial. And every time spirit say, look, I told you this was coming, you should have been prepared. Because you guys, if you tuned into your divine, they give you the heads up. They'll let you know. They won't tell you exactly what it is, but they will give you a hint and heads up that something is coming. What you need to do is get prepared. And this will be a breeze. It will be a walk in the park to you. Oh my God, spirit told me that this was coming. Y'all better learn how to respect your spirit. I don't want to hear my homegirl told me this. My homegirl told me that. Or my dude told me this. What did your spirit say? Y'all ashamed of the immortal, infinite, eternal realm. Like it's a plague. Oh my God, spirit. Ooh, ghosts. Ooh, everybody's scared. Everybody's scared of the truth. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Everybody's scared of the truth, man. I ain't scared of the truth because the truth will set you free. I ain't worrying about it. And people who, it's a lot of people that's awake, but it's mostly people are asleep, and you guys gotta wake up. Listen, it's too many of y'all. It's too many of you sleeping zombies around here, and it's like the Matrix. It's like the Matrix where the guy wants to consume everybody to one mind. One mind, one body. You know, it'll be 100 of one person, 1,000,000,000 of one being with the same mind. How they would say, because I don't believe there's just one God. I believe there are many gods, and you are the mini God if you embody yourself. You would be the mini God. There is a creator, but there's always a creator that created the creator that created the creator, and infinite. That's what infinite means, which means it's not just one. It will never be just one God. It will be multiple gods. It will be many gods. Because it was a God that created that God. And a God, look at it as a mirror reflecting itself with another mirror. Let me see if I can use this. I'm gonna do this because y'all need visual. You guys need visual. Here's a mirror. All right. Hold on a second. Let me go get my other mirror. I'm gonna use. I know some of y'all can see it already, but we're gonna show you. All right. So here's another mirror. Hold on a second. Let me get my headpiece. And you guys need visual, so I'm gonna have to show you guys visual. You know, you guys. I know y'all. Go take a mirror and reflect if you got that time now or later. Just to check your reality. To check your reality. All right. And see just how infinite it is. Okay. I just wanted to see if it looked okay on the screen. All right. Let me see if I can do it on here. Okay. Let me see. All right, y'all see that? Many gods, many gods, many gods. It would be just like this. A mirror is going to always reflect itself. Infinite. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Shoosh. Hold on. Let me see. I don't think y'all can see it, but I think I did a little bit like right there. But you see it's a reflection here, and behind that is a reflection there, and behind that there's a reflection there, and a reflection there, and it just keep going. Y'all know how to do this. Let me see if I can do it. You know, just take a mirror and face it at a mirror, and you tell me, infinite. Let me see. Okay, y'all can't see it like that, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. It's just too big. But y'all do it. Y'all do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen a little bit of it. Go get you two mirrors. I don't care if it's small or big. Get you two mirrors reflected at each other, and you tell me if there's just one. Even though you got a masculine and feminine energy. Picture those two products as a masculine and feminine energy. And it had to take those two to reflect an infinite wave, an infinite vision. So just like that, masculine and feminine, that's why it's only one masculine and one feminine being on this planet. It shouldn't be an in-between. It's only be, if you're in between, then you're genetically sliced. If you have not the original being, and come on, y'all. Y'all got to really get into this. Y'all got to get into this, man. Y'all got to get into the truth. Nobody want to hear the truth. Nobody want to really wake up. Everybody love the illusion that they live in. Nobody want to fight for the truth. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all want to know what's going on with your journey, but it's going to take this much knowledge, this much wisdom, this much power. It's going to take you to see what's going on around you, because it's not about just healing you and your masculine. It's about healing this planet so you guys can multiply and reflect and ascend. Okay, this is a place of home. It's supposed to be a place of peace, and you're letting people toxify it. So here we are, 2020, okay, being isolated due to genetic slicing and genetic people messing around with all kinds of chemicals and stuff. Now we here. Now we isolated. Now we shut down. Now we can't reflect. See? Now you can't meet eye to eye. See, it's not about meeting eye to eye on social media, because anybody could put on a front without a physical flesh to recognize each other on a soul to soul. You got to have eye to eye contact, and they about to delete all that. They about to delete this soul recognition. You'll never be able to know if it's your twin flame or not. You'll be on the video chat like, hey, hi. You won't have soul recognition, because only soul recognize soul. Soul don't recognize virtual soul. Soul and artificial intelligence get right in between that. So you have to have authentic soul recognition. So they about to take it. They about to kill all that. They about to kill the last bit of God we have left in us, and we're allowing it. So if you want to blame anybody why you and your twin can't get into union, it's the system around you. Stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming your masculine. It's the system that put all this in, this artificial intelligence right here. It's the system that put all this distraction in front of your purpose. And who you mad at? Who you mad at? You mad at the wrong person. You mad at the wrong person. Because who you mad at don't exist. Because it's artificial. See? Please. It's your soul pissed off at artificial intelligence. It's trying to replace the one thing that keeps this planet running. It's essence. It's trying to replace God. And y'all letting it happen. Because it's starting in your minds. You sleep. You sleep. Because you should know this. I didn't have to read a book or look at too many twin flame videos. I only looked at these videos and whatnot because I was guided to. But it was a knowing before it was understanding. I knew something wasn't right. And understanding came when I validated it. When spirit validated it, because I chose not to listen to intuition. So they showed me with visual, which is physical. And I was guided to this type of stuff. Y'all got to vibe on that frequency. It's real. If you've been sleeping and you think crazy, people are not crazy. People are awoke. It is you who was the crazy one because you chose not to listen to the truth. If somebody said, oh my God, they're about to destroy the planet. Oh, you all like, oh, that you crazy. Now look at us. I bet you think they're the smartest person on planet Earth now. I bet you want to find them and thank them for the heads up and say sorry for thinking they crazy when they said something's coming. Okay? People are tuned in. Just because it doesn't look the way that you want it to look, don't mean it has to. Everybody's created in their own image, unless you're a twin. But even though if you're a physical twin, but even in a physical twin, you'll still have two separate minds. Okay? So y'all, listen. I know we got off topic, but it all will fit in. It will all fit in. And you will understand why your masculine or feminine is not coming into union. It is not you. You are just the mirror who reflected their mirror. And they reflected your mirror, and it reflected you. And the problem is that you chose to accept your reflection, and they didn't. Okay? So I'm not gonna be on here too long. I know I haven't been posting a lot because, like I said, I only come on here when I'm guided to. I don't just come on here to try to hustle y'all or nothing like that. I don't mind donations. I try to do as much free readings. That's why I set up my yes or no free answer, free questions, because I want to be able to give back. Okay? Because it's not always about, money. Because, be honest with you, money is not real anyway. It's just a piece of paper, y'all. Come on now. It just has too much value. A piece of paper that has no heartbeat. It has no pulse. Okay? It's artificial. It was created from a tree that had a life. Now it's dead. So y'all should treat that money current just like they treated it. Okay? But I don't mind donations here and there, because at the end of the day, it helps with my children and I. So, help buy diapers and stuff. So, but it is what it is. Like, if I didn't have it, I would take it back to the old-fashioned way, because I'm still tuned in to my universal guidance. I know that if I ain't got no tissue, I'm gonna use some water to wash my ass. If I ain't got no food to eat, I'm gonna go and maybe plant a garden or learn how to tolerate eating grass. Okay, this is the stuff you guys got to be tuned back into. Y'all running around here panicking, losing your minds and stuff. They done bought out a whole bunch of tissue and whatnot. These people running around here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better wake up, man. Get out of your own reality that you planted in your mind. You programmed your own stuff. But you would have to realize you were missioned here. Each and every single one of y'all. That's organic. To be organic is to come naturally out your parents. Okay? Created by your mother and father. And we have to speak this way, because there are a lot of artificial beings walking amongst us, calling themselves humans because they were programmed to believe that they are humans, but they're really artificial intelligence manifested into a flesh suit. Okay? You gotta see it. Y'all gotta see this. Okay? Who knows? The karmic may be that. Shit, they might have missioned the karmic to come be in an artificial flesh being. Just be a sex doll that's living. Y'all seen them sex dolls. Come on now. Y'all better wake up. Okay? All sex dolls were created to... Y'all lost y'all minds when y'all saw those sex dolls, male and female sex dolls. Crazy. Oh, I don't need nobody. I don't need no man now. I could just get me a doll. But you just let AI in your house. And you just decide to sit on AI dick. Shame on y'all for letting your flesh, your lower chakra run your life. Your most high starts at the top of your head into your heart. That's your high frequency. But y'all vibing at a lower one. Now you got to tune back in. Now you're insecure. A lot of y'all insecure, worried. That's a low vibration, honey. Jealous, low vibration. What are you jealous for? Huh? Because you don't want this person sexing it up with somebody else. That's their punishment. That's their karma. What you got to do is don't chase this narcissist Don't chase that narcissist. Yes, they are a narcissist. Narcissism is easy. They got a lot of men growing up that don't have a father figure. A lot of kids growing up today, you could be a rich person with a family and still become a narcissist. It's all based off on like rejection of the soul and how old they was, and most of them start young. A lot of them are start young. Okay, they don't grow up. Okay, so wake up. Okay, and focus more on you. Stop chasing the devil. Stop chasing low vibration, because your masculines running, your feminines running, whoever chooses not to accept their fate has nothing to do with you. It's not your business. You didn't create them. If anything, it's their mother and father's problem, not yours. It's God's problem. Stop taking the burden and putting it on your back. You cannot handle it. You cannot handle it. They getting people pregnant. They out here catching STDs. They out here going to jail. They out here sleeping with everybody. They doing this. They doing that. It's not your burden. You just know that there's a most high power, infinite source behind it. You know that there is a divine in action. So why can't you trust in that divine to do its job? How dare you try to step before the divine and say, hey, listen, I'm going to do this. I got this divine. I got it. No, you're not. You're a part of the system. You was not placed in that moment in time. So it means sit your butt where you at. Because coming off your throne, stepping off your throne ain't going to do nothing but try to get, all the rest of them going to try to get up there. Sit on your throne and you'll be fine. Sit up there. Peasants will come and serve you. Which would be, peasants is just, I'm just saying peasants is like people that God placed in front of you to help you out. Will come to your feet. Your abundance, your abundance will come to you naturally. And I'm not telling you just stop and don't move, don't breathe. But I'm just saying, trust. To sit on your throne is, how about you sit on that throne and let the universe pick you up and you flow with that wave. Y'all don't know the difference. See, they done confused y'all and put y'all to sleep. The narcissist is completely dead inside. Yeah, they get little messages, but it's not hitting hard enough. You see what I'm saying? Because they have this, they stuck in a matrix. The body is in autopilot. Okay? Yes, you could be dead inside and still be ran in autopilot. You'd be called a soulless person. The body's in autopilot. Okay? Planes got autopilot. They're driven by direction. Okay? But their guidance, their God, is, like I said, artificial intelligence is what their God is. And those who worship artificial intelligence before they worship actual intelligence, which is divine intelligence, shame on you. Nothing is greater than the creator. Because even man themselves didn't come up with this idea on its own. See? But now is the time to pick out the weak and the wicked, the weak and the wicked. And now we are dividing the two rivers, the one of strength and one of weakness. So now we can make a way for those who are strong. And to make a way is for you guys to wake up. To wake up. So that you can see the way clearer. And so that you can walk upwards to your destiny. Okay? Wish them luck. If their vessel is not one with itself, if their chakras are not tuned in, okay, because it has to be able to tune into their chakras, it cannot survive in a weak body, y'all. I don't care how many weights they lift, how much water they drink, how many salads they eat, how much they speak good knowledge. If their chakras are not allowing the current to the message to be delivered, and like, when you're in autopilot, even if you're in autopilot, you should still be getting the guidance. Okay? Even with you being asleep, you should still be getting guidance. But the problem is that what comes guidance comes misguidance, and they are being misguided. They don't have parents when they become adults to guide them anymore. You become an adult, you get into a relationship, you become your mother and father, and you become the guide. But with someone who's grew up with misguidance, don't know how to guide, they will grow up misguiding people. Okay? So this is just part of an old what do you call it? An old some other reality, okay? This is just many one of them. There are many gods. Many gods. Our sun is our main god. There are many gods. There are many suns, which means there are many worlds, many planets, many beings, many gods, many, infinite. And your soul, light source, solar energy, okay, will travel from vessel to vessel. If this vessel in this lifetime is defective, it will play its source out until it's dead, and then it will or it will probably go and harness another body. Okay, due to its frequency, money current, like energy, is money in the spirit realm. It's like in a game. In order for you to reach, like I said in my other videos, in order for you to reach the next level or go to the next level or anything, you have to have enough power. And if you have not manifested enough power in your vessel, most likely you will stay here and do it again. And again, it's what you would call hell. Hell on earth. So your narcissistic masculine is repeating their cycle. Repeat, because they do the same thing over and over. They say the same thing. You guys are repeating the same thing. It's what you would call a ritual. Okay, that's why I don't come on here all the time, because then it'll be a ritual. I switch up my days. I switch up whatever. I don't come on here all the time because this is not a ritual. Okay, rituals have their own set schedule. Oh, we'll be on by 5 o'clock every day. That's a ritual. Sometimes you got to break that cycle in order to begin a new one. Okay? You become programmed. You become stuck in the matrix. You become a part of it. Wake up, brush your teeth, eat. Who said you couldn't brush your teeth at 2 o'clock after you ate? You know, you got to create your own, you just got to create your own rhythm, but learn how to switch it up. Because when you get too used to stuff, you start to get programmed. Now, I'm not saying when it comes to relationship. That's how some narcissists see things too. They don't want to get too comfortable. Once they get comfortable, they move on, whatever. But I'm just talking about as far as expanding your horizons. Okay? Like, you can never say you're done studying spirituality. It's always more information to take in. It's a lot to catch up on. And now some of y'all probably just pissed off that you just now getting this in your 30s, in your 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. Some of y'all need to realize they want to create it to the point where we stress ourselves out, where we last no longer than 30, 35 years old. See? If you are one with yourself, your energy is booming, you can stay younger. You'll grow, but you won't grow as fast. See? Because your energy is keeping you younger. Energy can keep you younger. But if you're stressed out, you're losing power. You're wearing out. You're getting old fast. You're dying fast. It pretty much, with low energy, tends to slow down the process of everything. High energy saves your life. High energy fights off diseases. High energy keeps you awakened. High energy keeps you young and still aware. Because you got some people who were like myself. I was a younger woman, but I felt like a much older. I felt like my wisdom was so wise. Like I would be like 18-year-old feeling like I'm in like I'm a 30-year-old woman. You feel me? Because my intelligence, the way I see life, was mature, even though my body wasn't. Now, I didn't act like I was. I still respected my growth. Okay, but maturely wise, when somebody was just like when I be in high school, somebody be like, "Oh, you ain't got the new J's," or "Oh, you this that," and try to pick on me. I wouldn't see it as, "Oh, I'm gonna run and cry and commit suicide because I'm not mature enough to realize that these people are sleeping inside and that they really have no real guidance." That's the kind of mentality that I had when I was going through high school. I didn't care about the history books. I didn't care about passing the grades. I just cared about slipping past their little grip and becoming who I am today, where I'm way wise beyond my years because I was not just like nobody is self taught. My parents didn't teach me this. I didn't read a book for this. You know what I'm saying? It's naturally. If you tuned in, you would tap into the information and it would come to you. It came to me. I had no reason to worry. I always knew there was another part of me out there, and I knew what he looked like because if my mind was not corrupted, you can get the guidance. You can get the guidance. You can get the vision. You can see exactly what spirit wants you to see if you clear your energy. You know? So I really hope y'all are getting this. You know, make sure you guys like and subscribe for future videos like this. If y'all want to book a personal reading, you can, and we can get you tuned in and see what's going on with you. Um, like I said, you guys just gotta tune back in, man. You're missing out on a lot. You really are. I told my masculine this stuff was gonna happen. It wasn't exact, but I told him there was definitely something coming, and I sensed it, and I was already prepared for it. You know, and you have to be prepared for this stuff. You can't be running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Nobody knows nothing, but use this time, okay? While the masculines is running around like chickens with their head cut off, and work on you. The universe, you know, don't see don't see it how we see it, because we're still small minded. We still think death is death. Death is over. But it's just another illusion. Okay? The body is just a vehicle for the soul. It'd be no different from a robot inhabiting consciousness if you put the consciousness in the robot's body. This is where we go. This is going to be our future. And it's coming fast. They don't even want to wait no more because they don't have to in their minds, because we the people don't care. We the people don't understand that this is why we cannot come into complete union. See, you guys ain't willing to fight. You can't just be fighting the karmic. Karmic sleep too. There's a greater war that's about to happen, and that is happening because it's spiritual warfare. But there's a lot of people waking up, and to be honest with you, the spirit realm is winning. It's winning. It don't look like it, but believe me, the spirit realm is winning. Yes, there will be some casualties. Of course, there will be. But that don't mean it's death like you think it is. It's spiritual warfare, and they might have signed up for it. Okay, your spirit can protect you from anything, including death. There's a people that died and came back, and they will tell you, who brought you back? My God brought me back. You see what I'm saying? If they want you to come back, they'll let you come back. You do what they say when they say it. If you're completing your mission, they'll keep you around. But if you ain't completing your mission and you ain't doing your purpose and whatnot, they'll take you right out. They don't care. They don't see death like we see death. This is why these narcissists be doing what they do, because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't respect spirit, nor do they respect man. They don't respect nobody. They self-centered and selfish, and only care about their needs and their needs only. So you, the empath, the awakening, you, the divine feminines who are awakened, and divine masculines who are awakened and choose your purpose, stay on it, because you're getting hurt. You're getting tossed to the side because you are not reflecting. You're not listening to your reflection. Your reflection says, not right now. You say, right now. No. If spirit said not right now, you say, okay, I'll wait. You guys are impatient. You're impatient with yourself. That's weakness. I felt it. I know what it's like to want to be with somebody, biological clock ticking, time ticking. But that's the vessel with those worries. But I know your soul is telling you you already got it, because you feel the love already. On the spiritual aspect, it's like what that was, the Avatar. The Avatar. If you ever watched the Avatar, the guy was, one was human, and he had a human, but he transferred his consciousness into the Avatar's body. Same shit. Y'all didn't see it that way. Y'all didn't see it that way. How y'all see it is, oh my God, he doing this, he doing that, who, this is that. But you hurting yourself. Let him roam. That's not your, you cannot, if you, let him roam. Keep going forward, keep lifting your vibrations, keep tapping in, keep ascending. Because who knows? I have not experienced this yet. But who knows if God or universe or spirit will send you somebody on that level? How can you get to your next level if you have not yet got past that level? You're gonna be stuck on this masculine. If you ascend a little bit higher than that, maybe you'll meet someone else on a higher level. I haven't experienced meeting another soul companion like this. I haven't experienced it, but there's a possibility it can happen. There's a possibility that if you ascend to a high level of frequency, that there may be somebody on that level. And I ain't saying on a physical level, on a spiritual level, that may meet you there. Because I'm starting to believe what God giveth, God taketh, but what God will give again. I mean, like I said, I haven't experienced it, but that's what I was just feeling. I was just feeling that. So maybe somebody needed to hear that. I don't know. Don't give up on yourself. Shit. The soul can split into 100 different waves. There may be other waves, soul family or something out there, but you're not tuned in enough to run into it because you're too distracted on this one. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't experienced it, but who knows? I will keep that hope alive. I'll tell you that. I will keep that much alive. I would give all my love and loyalty to my spirit and allow it to do. If I have one companion in this whole planet, so be it. A lot of y'all don't want to hear that. A lot of y'all, especially the narcissists, oh my God, they don't like it. They don't want to hear that you only got one partner. You only got one partner and you need to work it out. Who knows? Who knows? I only say I speak by spirit. If I meet somebody today or tomorrow and we get that soul connection and I'm gonna come on here so fast, you guys, there is still hope. But I'm just saying. Just love your soul love your soul first, more than anything. Because it has the answers. It has the cure. It has the answers. It is the answer to everything you need. So why do you need another fleshly being to satisfy your sexual desires? That's a weakness. That's you guys are being nymphos, sex addicts. You're addicted to the physical flesh. You need to break that addiction so you can see your worth higher than the physical body. If you look at your partner and say, oh, I just want them because I want to control them, you guys want to control these beings. Don't work that way. Don't work that way. You are no different from your masculine. The difference between you're chasing them, they're running. You're saying come here, they're saying goodbye. So how about for once you say goodbye so that they can say come here. And you can say goodbye so that they can say come here. So say, right? Okay, hold on, let me see. Do I have my, let's pull out the board. I'm going to pull out the board, y'all. Alright, I know some of y'all see it, but I'm gonna do this for those who can't. Alright, because it's not always about reading. Sometimes you guys just need like proper guidance. Okay? And I have no problem doing that. I don't need to be a professor or a scientist or nothing. I'm just somebody who, you know. So say these are your kundalini. You know, there's more kundalinis. You got kundalinis in your feet and all that good old stuff, you guys. Okay? So pretend this is just your kundalini. Okay, just alright. So if you, alright, let me see. Can y'all see that? Okay. I know my marker's dying, y'all. These cheap old Dollar Tree markers. Okay. So say if your masculine's vibing in a base chakra. Okay, he's down here. You all worried and stuff. This is you feminines right here. Okay? You're keeping, like, what you're doing is like you're overseeing the masculine. You're hovering there. Oh, you da 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 da, and you pss, 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 at the masculine all day and worried about where he's going. So instead of you, the feminine, okay, and you're chasing him, you're going down, 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 down. You're worried about where he's at, who he's at, da 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 da. You're descending and he's descending. You're just descending in different ways. Okay? He's running, you're running after him. Okay? So instead of you doing that, okay, instead of you chasing this masculine, okay, what you do is ascend. If you ascend up, and here your masculine, he starts, oh, my pen is dying. Let me see, do I have any more? I thought I had like, oh, it's in the car. Dang it. Okay. Okay, yeah, hold on. Alright, so say you ascending to your next one. Here, you know, you ascend to the next one, and to the next one, here come your masculine. Your masculine's coming right after you. Goodness. Alright, so you was, you know what? But, okay, hold on. I ain't gonna draw it. I'm gonna just, y'all gotta, dang. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. But, yeah, if you ascend, he ascends. You ascend, he ascend. You ascend, he ascend. But if you descend, he's descending. You're descending, he'll descend faster than you, to be honest with you. Let me just get a regular pen. See if I got some paper. Okay, we can use this one. Give me a second, y'all. I just want y'all to understand this, overstand this, and understand this. Here, let me see. I can take it back to the old-fashioned way. Can't erase this, so we gotta get it right. Alright, so say this is your kundalini, okay? This is your kundalini. Alright, say, alright, so this is, I'm gonna just put, alright, we're gonna put masculine and we're gonna put feminine. Oops, I'm gonna turn it into a masculine. And we're gonna put feminine. Alright. So we got feminine and we got masculine. Alright, this is y'all kundalinis, the one soul. Okay, two separate bodies but one soul. So if you, the feminine, chasing the masculine in his base chakra, you're going to descend to your base chakra. All you're going to be doing is worrying about what he's doing, where he's going, where he's at, because you're vibing at your lower self. You're vibing at your lower self. Now, you may not take the action physically, but you are dwelling on it mentally. Okay, and mentally it gives off energy. So if you, same way how you're reflecting the negative, because I don't even know why, man, let me tell y'all something. Masculine, negative energy, feminine, positive. Okay, because we create life. I say positive. I don't care about everybody else say. So if you're doing, like, masculine does a lot of negative stuff. All right, so a lot of masculines do a lot of negative stuff. So um if the masculine keeps descending, you will descend too. But you, the feminine, as the positive energy, what you need to do. Okay, so your masculine, he's right here. Okay, he's at this level. You're at this level. Now you probably saying, "Oh, I ain't with nobody else," and whoop de whoop de whoop. Okay, you're not with nobody else, but you're still reflecting in your own way. So you guys are vibing at your lower chakra, the highest chakras in the mind up here. Okay, but if you, the feminine, stop chasing the masculine and you start reflecting to him what he's reflecting to you, meaning, like, if he's not giving you respect and what he will, you just step away from him. Step away. You ain't gotta repeat what he's doing. You don't have to go out there and mess around. Well, I'm not saying that. What you need to do is take your power back by taking your time back and spending it on you. Okay? And using it to ascend yourself. So if you ascend feminine and there's nobody giving the masculine, nobody's giving the masculine that attention because he needs you to thrive. Okay? He needs you to live. He needs you to thrive. He needs that positive balance. Okay? He will start to ascend too. Because then he will start to chase after you. Okay? He don't want to lose that frequency. But I'm saying, like, he's going to start doing it. So you just keep doing your work. And you just keep going. As the head. As the positive frequency. Okay, and if you're masculine, you carry that feminine energy and whatever, switch it around. So, if you stop focusing on the masculine, okay, and just pretend that, pretend this is the masculine up here. Alright, if you keep worrying about that masculine, honey, alright, if you keep worrying about that masculine, what he's doing, you're going to fall deeper than him. Okay, you're going to fall down, 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 and he's going to go down slowly because he's still got a karmic frequency somewhere over there trying to keep him balanced while you're going down, 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 and you're losing yourself. So what you want to do is go up, 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 up. Up your kundalini, keep it up there, and vibe at your high frequencies. Like I said, sit in your throne. Sit on your throne, okay? And don't move. Don't move. Don't worry. Don't fear. Don't doubt. Because if you start worrying, fearing, doubting, you guess what you start doing? Falling, falling, falling. See? And then you're like, how the masculines out there with these feminine energy, and how do I feel less than, and why do I feel like I'm not achieving nothing? Because you're worried, and then you become negative. Never mind, it's positive. It's upside down. But you become negative. You become the negative energy. He becomes positive because he's higher than you. Okay? I mean, I hope y'all get that. I gotta get my markers. It's in the car. But lift your frequency, feminine. Don't chase the narcissistic masculine. Don't do it. He a narcissist. Study narcissism. There's videos online. They'll tell you about it. Okay? Because yes, you can be a twin flame on this journey. You could be anything. Your partner could be a serial killer, a murderer, a serial rapist, a pedophile. Whoever the body, whoever the spirit manifested to the body. He could be anybody. I'm not sure if he could be a mommy and dad or whatever. But I know that they could be anybody because they have manifested. But the problem is that in order for them to have became who they were, they disconnected from their divine, which caused them to do wicked shit that they done. But that don't mean that they wasn't present once before in their life. Okay? It's not the soul that disregards the masculine's body. It is the body that disregards the soul. It is the body that chooses not to listen to the soul. Okay? And we gotta learn this. So stop hating yourself for what your masculine is doing, because by hating yourself, your masculine will keep doing this. Your narcissistic masculine will keep taunting you until you learn your self-worth enough to say, you know what, I recognize this is not it. Whatever we have on a soul level, it's soul only. So what I'm gonna do is thank the universe, thank the gods, thank my spirit, thank my most high for the love that it shared with me on an energetic level, showed me my worth. That's what you need to say. Okay? Because it is not your masculine physical form that's reflecting your self worth. It's reflecting that you don't have enough self worth. The soul of the masculine reflects that you do have it in you, but you need to manifest it out. Okay? So don't hate your masculine. If he abandoned you, you abandoned yourself. Okay? So guess what you do? Start loving you. You will start to see him come back because you guys are one soul, two separate bodies. You're just, they're working on you. If they're working on you more and they're working on him, they got to, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, y'all. So work on standing still. It's like your parents. It's like little kids running, sitting out. No, I'm gonna run. And then you have to chase out. Y'all hard headed. Y'all hard headed. You hard headed. You guys need tough love. Y'all hard headed. Oh, my mask. I know what it's like. I know I've been there, but I could guarantee you, it's peace on the other side when you manifest that energy into yourself. Your expectations is too high for this person. Your needs, wants, and desires shouldn't even exist on a physical level because that is not irrelevant. So the way y'all walking on your journey is completely wrong, and you need a reality check. So guess what? Isolation, COVID-19 on deck, and y'all just think that it ain't a part of the sign to wake y'all up. You had a reality check, and it's sad we had casualties to get this done. Okay? The divine will manipulate the universe to get the messages to y'all. If y'all not getting this message while y'all in isolation, I don't know what to tell you. While you're in your room right now, or you're on your phone right now, you better believe, and if you're feeling goosebumps on you right now, and you're getting chills up your back, the message is for you. And your soul touched you and said, this is for you. Don't be afraid. Tell them how much you love it. Tell them, express to your, don't be all, I want to, do all that extra stuff. Express your true feelings to your spirit. Just shut up, sit still, quiet your mind, and relax. And let your spirit guides know how much you love them. That you will love them more than your own family, your own children, your own masculine. Because nothing is greater than the creator that's given unto you. Y'all don't love y'all soul enough. You don't have enough self-worth. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. And it manifests in your life and you're mad. You're mad at who? You're masculine because he's there? Because he exists? It ain't his fault. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. Reflect. And your job now is to rejuvenate that reflection and fix it. And every time y'all meet, don't be like, oh yeah, I meet now, you must stay. Now you gotta stay. Nah, you can't stay. You still got work to do. It's not about coming together. It's not about staying together. It's about waking up. It's about becoming one. You are your own, what they call that egg that fell on Humpty Dumpty. Okay? Put yourself back together. Okay? Humpty Dumpty put himself back together. Okay? So learn how to put yourself back together. You see what I'm saying? Learn how to put yourself back together. You just got a wake up call, that's all. Stop attaching yourself. Stop attaching yourself. Your attachment, your abandonment issues and all this has been triggered. So it can cause a mental illness, a mental disease. Now you want to blame y'all. That's why I said some of y'all have narcissistic traits where you blaming your masculine or the whatever the runner is for your self, your non-worth, your self delusions. Okay, can't do that. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's your fault because you don't want to accept that you are responsible for your own love. You are responsible for your own healing. You were created by yourself. They were created by themselves. They have to heal themselves. They get hurt by their karmic. It is not your job to nurture them. They have to nurture themselves. But you know how they nurture themselves? They run to somebody else. They run underneath another person. And then you, knowing this, get yourself hurt because instead of you seeing it as them running from their own healing and them running from their own selves, you seeing it as they're running from me and they don't love me, and you're putting this much pressure and burden on yourself, and you shouldn't even be doing that. So what they doing? If they die today or tomorrow, you should be at peace and say, you know what, I'm glad this person is free, because the hell that they have been living. You guys don't see it like that. It's, oh my God, because you got all this physical wants, needs. I want to get married. I want to have children. I want to do this. I want to do all that shit's gonna be killed. All that's gonna be, your dreams are gonna be killed. As the more you want it, the less you're gonna get it. The more you want that illusion, the less you're gonna get it. Because you're not loving the truth. So this is why I said some of y'all have narcissistic traits too, because you're blame shifting your twin flame for your own pain. Self-reflect. Self-reflect. Work on your healing. I'm telling you, it feels good. You have no worries. Sleep good. Start taking care of your body. Start bringing in the right people in your life and test them. Test them by test their loyalty. You ain't gotta say, I'm testing you, show me what you worth. No, just if they start acting toxic, get them out of your life, because you would know the signs of a toxic person. Don't hate anybody for your lack of judgment. See, people say thou shalt not judge, but I beg to differ on that. You lack judgment, and you let your best judgment get the best of you, and it's got the worst of you going crazy. Your judgment is to protect you. Your best judgment is your spirit. Yes, you can talk to them today. They got good frequency today. They're vibing at a good frequency today. So yeah, you can talk to them today. Excuse me. They'll let you know who you should have in your life and who you shouldn't. It's just you who needs to listen. Ask your spirit and they'll show you. Should I talk to my masculine today? Yes or no? Show me signs. Yes. Show me sign. No. Boo boo boo. I remember the other day I had asked the spirits if this was my twin flame. I said, if he's really my twin flame and I'm not losing it, okay, show me feathers, right? I said, show me feathers, right? So I go to the beach, I see feathers, right? But this is me consciously knowing and looking for a sign. I see feathers, but it's not white feathers. It's like dark feathers or whatever. So I knew that was just me egotistically trying to control the fact that he's my twin flame. Now I already know the soul recognition and stuff like that, but I'm trying to see if the spirits will talk to me the way that I asked them to. You know, tuning in is pretty much what I was doing. Talking to them is pretty much showed me. All of a sudden, I think a day later, I got a message a day later. I ended up watching this movie. Never seen it before. It was on Netflix. I forgot what movie it was called. I think it was called Angelus. Is this a movie of angels? or something. But I didn't know what Angelus mean. I didn't know what it was. So consciously, I clicked on it, not knowing that in this movie, it was nothing but wings, purpose, and it was nothing but feathers all through it. Literally, they literally took the feather, like their feathers was falling off, and they literally took they peeled their feather off, and then they put it in the TV like this. Like, say this is a feather, right? They were not fulfilling their purpose. They whatever they were not. It was on Netflix, and it's called Angelus, I think. And they were not fulfilling their purpose. So when they abandoned their purpose, they start to descend, start doing earthly things. They wasn't supposed to make themselves seen or be a part of the earthly lifestyle. They had one purpose, and one purpose only, was guiding and protecting, like angels. They call themselves Angelus instead. They like angels. Um, so when they wasn't doing fulfilling their purpose, what happened was their feathers started falling off. And I'm watching, right? I'm watching, and I forgot all about the question that I asked. See, always happen like that. When you don't try to control it, it will come back to you, right? I'm sitting here, and here go the girl, right? Her feathers start falling off. Whoop. And she picked it up and was like, "Oh my God, my feathers!" They put white feathers, like pretend these are feathers, up against the screen, like they zoomed into it. And they kept doing that the whole movie, like just falling off, like the wings falling off 2 or 3 feathers at a time. They would just post it, and they would zoom into the feathers, and it would be like feathers all. I'm gonna sit here like, yo, a universe just answered me, and they was like, yeah, he is, which I knew already and whatnot. But when you wanna see if they still with you, you wanna do that. You wanna always test yourself. You wanna always connect to them. Ask them now. Don't be all like, I want $1 million, give me $1 million. Don't be doing that. If y'all still present, show me a few this, few that. Don't be like, show me my masculine now. But I did that before, and they had shown me him too many times that day. But you guys just gotta tap back in. Tap back in. Okay? It's a beautiful thing when y'all realize the truth about life. It's not as hard. The burden is not as strong. It's just it's like a big weight off your shoulders. It's almost like your wings just sprouted out. And it's crazy. I got my wings on the back of my back before I even like completely awakened to who I was. I had got wings on my back. I felt like my wings had lifted up and sprouted out, like, whew, and it feels good. Feels good. So just be mindful how you ask your questions. Be patient when they answer you. Be patient with them. Okay? You are here for a purpose, and you must pay attention to your purpose only. Your purpose is not to, if they say, okay, well, your purpose, you fulfilled your mission, now you can love, live in love. Okay, now you can find love or whatever. We'll bring you to somebody, woo woo. But you must first complete your mission. Yeah, there's a mission. You ain't just thrown here for no reason. Maybe your mission was to give someone a hug. Maybe your mission was to plant a seed in the ground. Maybe your mission was to enlighten someone. Whatever. Okay? So don't chase your narcissistic masculine nowhere. You have narcissistic traits. Make sure you work on yourself. Please, God. Please, 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 please. It's very real. It's very real. It's just as real as this reality here. It's realer. Okay? Money is not going with you to the next round. You know what's going on? The only thing that's going with you, your body's not even going with you to the next round. The only thing that's going with you to the next round is your soul. Your soul is in this realm, that realm, that realm, that realm, that realm, this one, that one, and that one, and that one, that one, and that one to come. Because it's infinite. That is what matters. You go to sleep, soul's there. You wake up, soul's here. Okay, you astral travel, souls there. You know? And where's your body? Sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Where's your soul? Traveling. Traveling, traveling. Be aware. Be aware. And you are tapped in with your awareness. Okay? So don't blame anybody, because you're blame shifting, which is a narcissistic trait to blame others for your lack of judgment. Do not blame others for your lack of judgment or your reason for not wanting to heal. How dare you not want to listen? Oh my God, how dare y'all not want to heal? Try to heal. I'm not talking about try like, oh my God, body heal. Love you. Same energy you trying to give to someone else is what you need to reverse to yourself. Inner. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Love you. Give out love, get it in, but always do. It has to not be with intention. Your intentions are not well, honey. Y'all intentions are not well. You want love. You giving out love, but you're not getting it back, and you're getting upset. You should have never gave love with expectations. You should give unconditionally. You just gave love with condition. That's not unconditional. Unconditional is I feel good that I love somebody. It feels good to love somebody and not expect anything back. Okay? Help out. See somebody homeless may need a sandwich. Get them if you have an extra sandwich on you, hand it out. You know what I'm saying? Do some good deeds. At least do good deeds every day. Okay? Make sure your house is clean, straight, organized. Make sure you organize. Make sure everything is organized. Cleanliness is the closest to godliness. Okay? Mix up your routines, but make sure it's not like programmed. You ain't got to do the same shit every day. Okay? Mix it up. The program got you doing the same shit every day. Get up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep. Get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep. Sometimes you need to just take a break. Go take a walk. Maybe go to the beach. You know? Switch it up. Don't be like, okay, Wednesday I'm going to do this. Friday I'm going to do that. That's programming. Mix it up. Mix your days up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Because if you really care, I don't like to do the same shit every day. Because, you don't want people to study your pattern and know your habits. Because that's how a lot of people get caught up and die. Because they do the same shit every day. Oh, by 5 o'clock I know they're going to be here. 3 o'clock I know they're going to be there. 9 o'clock I know they're going to be there, because they do the same shit every day. If they don't know your routine, they don't know when you're coming, they don't know how you're moving, you got to mix it up. Mix your little motions up. Y'all too busy doing the same shit. I get up, check Facebook, do. Like, just mix it up a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, just a tad bit. You don't want to don't go at 2, go at 3. Okay? Because you don't want stalkers and sociopaths and psychopaths stalking y'all. Knowing your patterns. Knowing your lifestyle. Stop posting all your shit on social media. If your social media is not used for business and you're only using it for pleasure, you don't need to flex on Facebook. What you flex on Facebook and Instagram for? So somebody can come and rob you? Steal from you? Nobody needs to know your business. It's only to make sure everybody's okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna be out here too much longer, you guys. If you like, subscribe, all that good old YouTube stuff. If you want to make a donation, you can. I got my PayPal and Cashapp below. You can check the description box for that. I appreciate and love all you, and I'm sending you all good vibes, all good love and vibes. And I'm telling you, the truth will set you free, and this is it. All right. I'm not like your other readers where I just go here and I'm not a program reader. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. Only because it will set you free. Alright? If it doesn't resonate with you now, it will later. But don't be chasing them. Don't chase nobody. That's nobody, nobody toxic. Don't chase them. They running back into the pit of fire, and you cannot go back there. Once you don't go back there, because there be no turn. You see how hard it is to get you awakened now. Imagine this. Imagine how hard it is now, and imagine how hard it is. It's harder to stay righteous than it is to be wicked. It's easy to be wicked. Anybody, it's easy. It's harder to stay truthful until you get it. When you get it, it's easy. But love yourself, guys and gals. Peace and blessings to all y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for tuning in here. Maybe one day I'll show my face, but that's irrelevant right now. It's just about getting this message. Share this video with somebody you know may need it. Okay, because I don't just do cards. I mix the cards in, but I don't. It's more the frequency, y'all. Okay. Learn to love yourself and others. Send love and light to each and everybody, even if they don't need it, with no intentions. With no have a great day. Okay. Have a great day. Y'all stay safe. Okay. Maybe I'll come back on here. I can't guarantee you. I don't know. We will see what spirit want to do. Okay. Peace.